We've got the FMS back on the channel, and it's still an absolutely great looking truck, but it has its issues. Can't change the spur or the pinion. There is a way to mod it, which I kind of did, but I wasn't happy with it, so I put it back to stock. And then I thought, well, how can we get this to have a little bit more wheel speed and to backflip it at the BMX track? Well, cheap tyres is hopefully the answer. Let's have a look at these tyres, see what they are, then we'll get it to the BMX track and we'll see if we can backflip it. So we have these AliExpress wheels. I think in the UK here, 22 quid posted, so what, about $30 for a set of 4? They're actually ZD racing tyres, and I think I'm going to get another set of these because they're absolutely fantastic. I think I'm going to use them on my TK10, softer compared to the old ones. They're about the same size. Armour backflip LPs. They have got a slightly wider offset than the stock tyres for this car as well, but I'm hoping with these tyres it's a nice cheap fix to get this car to backflip and just have a little bit more wheel speed than it already does. Because what I want to do is get this out, give it a bash, see how it actually forms with these tyres, if it can get this car to backflip where I want it to backflip. Let's take it out, let's give it a go, then I'll bring it back and I'll tell you what I think. All right, let's see if these tyres make all the difference to this car and if this cheap upgrade actually makes this car backflip and perform a little bit better. We're running a Turnigy 8400 rapid battery, high voltage, so it should give that a bit of extra boost as well. Let's see how she does. Let's give it a bit of a wider stance, which isn't a bad thing. Tyres seem to be gripping well. It's obviously not going to steer as sharply with these wider tyres on, but seems to grip well. She's good. Definitely seems to have a bit more air control straight away. Yes, definitely more air control. Oh, it lands heavy on that body though. But it still feels light to drive. Whoa, didn't backflip it that time. Try again. Yes, there we go, much better. That's what we were looking for, that air control. Much better. Oh, that was a bad landing right on top of the roof. Took it though. Let's give these tyres a proper test around this corner, see how it grips. No gyro. Oh, perfect. Oh, God, it does land heavily though. Proper body slam. And it's them shocks are so hard. Very stable though, and I think these tyres have helped. Whoa! Body stayed on though, that's a really good test for this body. Let's just make sure it has stayed on. Yep, that's still on, although we have got a crack. Oh, much better, much better. Oh, perfect, look at that. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Some proper fun with this now. Off the right ramp, he'll probably do a double as well. Yeah, we landed it as well. Just about. Whoa, front end landing. Good test for that bumper. Yeah, it's still on. Definitely got a lot more wheel speed now though, which is really good. Whoa. He's taking it though. Still not broke anything on this, which is good. Let's try a big jump. Oh, nice. Really nice. I tell you what, it just goes over everything as well. Grass? What grass? I think we might need to soften up that suspension though a bit though. Although it goes around the corners really nice. Like really nice. These tyres are gripping really well. Oh yes. Let's have a look. Tyres, yeah, holding up well there actually, really well. Let's see how it comes around this corner. Oh, perfect. No traction roll, skidding nicely. Oh, perfect. Right, let's give it a run up here. Yes! Awesome. Takes it like a trooper. Alright, let's try and get full speed on here. Come on. It's still just a bit bouncy. Still a little bit bouncy on them shocks. Whoa. Body's still on there, which is good. No damage. Servo seems to be slowing down a bit. Oh, I think we might have servo issues there. Bounces every time though when it jumps big like that. Yeah, we're definitely losing steering here. I mean, it's a nice car and it looks nice. Oh yeah, we're definitely losing steering because we're not going left anymore. Right turns only. I think the thing for me is
I don't know if it's not refined is the right word. I'm trying to think what the right word to explain this car is. It looks nice and the parts on it look really good quality, but it doesn't have that kind of excitement to it, which is a shame really. I mean, for their first attempt, hey, it's still good fun, don't get me wrong. Oh no, we've definitely broke some up. Our first casualty. I don't think it's the servo what was the problem. I think it's a bigger issue. Well, no, the screws come undone from the Ackerman bar. We'll have to have a good look at that when we get back, but that's the end of that. Alright, let's get it back and have a look at it, get it cleaned up. So as you can see, the car is absolutely filthy. I mean, look at the state of it. So I've got this to try, RC Magic Cleaner. Not sponsored, not affiliated or anything like that. I just picked this up and I thought I'd give it a go. Let's see if it actually works. Now apparently, give it a shake and spray it on. And then leave it for a few minutes, and I presume you just brush it off, but I'm probably going to end up putting some water on it anyway, some nice hot water. But it's quite expensive, so I'm hoping it does a good job. Right, we'll leave that for a few minutes. Now I always use hot water because I find it dries quicker and less likely to rust, and I always give it a spurt of GT85 as well. Oh, I'll tell you what though, has worked, because that's just coming straight off as that. This isn't a power wash or anything like that, it's just a hose pipe. So it's not high pressure. I don't like using high pressure on my RC cars if kill bearings. Oh. Well, I think that's as clean as I'm going to get it. Give it a dry off, spray some GT85 and yeah, let's inspect it. So as you can see, the cleaning fluid has done a really good job of this. It's come up really nice. Do I recommend it? I'm not sure. That full can lasted for 2 cars. I've done this car, I've done the Chevrolet with it, and it's run out, and it's quite expensive. I'll link below where you can get it from. It does seem really good stuff, but to be honest with you, I don't know if it's a little bit shiny than it would be, but I usually just use hot water, dry it off completely, and then GT85 it, and that does the trick for me. But I thought I'd give it a go. It does work all right, it does make it look nice and shiny. So before we talk about the tyres, let's just have a look at this and just see what damage we actually did. So the body generally held up really, really well. No damage, no cracks anywhere apart from right here. As you can see, it's actually torn away. To be fair to it, I've landed it really badly, and you can see just better from this side, it's actually come away completely, and it's where that post goes in there. But to be fair, I've landed on the roof, I've landed on the back end, on the front end. I've not been, you know, steady with it. I've also damaged it a little bit at the front as well, where the plastic's on the actual body itself. So yeah, bit of damage to it. It's a shame. But overall, you know, it's still held up, I'd say, really well. And I think this clipless body system works really well. And that, as you saw, it didn't pop off once. I think it's popped off once in about 4 or 5 battery packs. So it has done really, really well. I did have to end the run prematurely, but literally all the issue is the screw had come out. So I put a new screw in and Loctited it in, and that's literally what it was. The steering's absolutely fine. It was that coming loose, what was going on with the steering. So apart from that, this car has held up absolutely brilliantly, because you've seen a couple of videos, well, you might have seen this video, you might have seen my last video on this, but I actually ran it as well at the skate park, but I didn't get any footage. Well, I did, got to check out my last live I did. You'll see this truck just going off there. Didn't actually have these tyres on. It had the 4S backflip tyres on it that I borrowed. I've sent it quite a lot, and literally the only damage I've done is that bit of damage to the body. The bumpers and the wheelie bar have held up really, really well. The bumper is a bit crumpled, but it's not snapped or cracked or anything, and it's still working as it should be. The chassis is still dead straight, no damage, no cracks or anything to the plastic, the arms, everything has held up really, really well on this truck. But, and there's a big but on this truck, FMS, if you are watching, which I doubt you very much are, but if anybody's watching who get in touch with FMS, or you need to do something about this motor mount, it's no good being a static motor mount. You know, you can't, if you just want to ground bash this or just jump it over smaller jumps, then you'll be absolutely fine with this. Stick a 4S battery in it and it'll be absolutely great. If you want to do backflips and if you want to send it, you can probably backflip it off certain jumps, really steep ones, with the stock setup, with the stock tyres and wheels. But it's not really, you know, you have to really go at it, and you need a really steep ramp. So what do I think of these tyres and wheels? I think these are really good. I mean, for 22 quid for a set of 4, really well priced, nice and soft. Glue's absolutely fine on them. They're nice and grippy. They do give you a bit of a wider stance as well with the offset. Like I say, the ZD racing tyres and wheels, so they're not cheap. And yeah, I don't know if they're not going to be for everybody's cup of tea how they look, but performance-wise, really chuffed with these, really chuffed. And I think it makes this truck a lot better than it is stock. And again, there's a big but for me. This truck looks awesome. I think, you know, the FMS have done a great job on it. It seems really tough, really strong, but it just missing something. It just doesn't give me that excitement that a new truck should do, really. And, you know, the clipless body is absolutely brilliant. I think that's a really innovative design and it works really well. I think the layout of this truck's really good. It's pretty easy to work on. It's not over-engineered, but it's just missing that little bit of power for me. I think what I'm going to do though, on the next video, what I'm going to do is actually take the centre diff out again and tune the diffs completely, and just see if I can tune them to make it, you know, a little bit better in the air, and maybe put 6S on. What would people like to say? Tell me down in the comments what you'd like to see. Would you like me to see a 6S ESC going in this and running it 6S, or tuning it more and just seeing what else I can get out of it as it is now with these wheels and tyres on it? Because I'm not going back to the stock wheels and tyres. I think these are really good, but they're probably not going to hold up to 6S. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you would do with this and what you think about this truck if you've got one. But I hope you found that useful. I hope you found that interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and check out one of these videos that's coming up now. Happy RCing, guys. Thank you very much.